Hello, welcome to the channel of the Leader Lady. In this video, we show the ingredients and benefits of matcha tea. Matcha is a powdered form of the tincture type of Japanese green tea, Camellia sinensis. Consumed all over the world, and the frequency with which it is consumed is increasing. This variety of tea is due to its traditional cultivation method. It is particularly high in antioxidant compounds. Ideally, it is shaded with natural bamboo fabric for the majority of its growth period. This strategy of defense is effective. The plant may produce large amounts of bioactive substances, such as chlorophyll, when it is protected from the light. As well as L-theanine. The peculiar taste and aroma of the plant are the result of cultivating it in the shade before harvest. The season influences not only the color of the resource and its infusions, but also the value and content of the tea. When the leaves are ready to be harvested. The high theanine and caffeine levels, as well as the low theanine and caffeine content. In comparison to other ingredients, catechin results in higher amounts of ingredients providing the umami taste. Teas grown in direct sunlight have a higher catechin content, which intensifies the bitterness. As a result, matcha is regarded as the most aromatic green tea and a high-quality product. Green tea's demonstrated health benefits are due to the presence of antioxidants such as polyphenols, flavonols, flavonoids, and phenolic acids are among the many chemicals found in flavonoids. Even up to 30% of dry mass is possible. Antioxidant, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory properties. Immunological and detoxifying mechanisms are stimulated. Green tea consumption has been linked to. By delaying the occurrence of causes, there is a lower incidence of circulatory system illnesses and cancers. Inextricably linked to the course of those disorders. The content of tea's beneficial elements depends on the type of tea, the amount used, the temperature, and the amount of time spent brewing. The content of tea's beneficial elements, depending on the tea kind, quantity, temperature, and brewing time. To support frequent drinking of matcha tea with an antioxidant impact in various types of matcha tea. This drink has been proposed as a possible technique for avoiding diseases, especially those caused by free radicals. Two varieties of high-quality organic Japanese powder, green and white, were used in the research. Matcha tea, Camellia sinensis, is a Japanese tea prepared from the leaves of the tincture tree, which is native to the Uji region. In the prefecture of Kyoto, the first and second harvests of matcha leaves were used to make traditional matcha. Daily matcha, on the other hand, originated from the second and third accumulation of free radicals can be avoided not only by the internal antioxidant system, but also by antioxidant substances consumed with foods, particularly those of plant origin. Plant resources are rich in antioxidant compounds which, according to their definition, They delay or inhibit oxidative reactions. Are defined by the ability to delay or block oxidative processes, therefore protecting the body. Free radicals are a type of free radical that can harm an organism. Despite its increasing popularity, our awareness of matcha is still largely vague, and the name of the tea itself is often replaced by the broader term, green tea. Scientists looked at the content of polyphenols, flavonoids, vitamin C, at various times and used in infusions at various temperatures has a lot of potential. Polyphenol molecules are thought to be powerful antioxidants. They have a higher antioxidant capacity. They comprise carotene and tocopherol, and they have a similar impact to vitamins like vitamin C and E, which has the ability to reduce oxidative stress. Polyphenols have the ability to absorb metabolically active carcinogens and prevent their mutagenicity and carcinogenicity, in addition to antioxidant, which contributes to their potent anti-cancer activities. In one investigation discovered the presence of these chemicals high. Other research have discovered that employing lower brewing temperatures but longer extraction durations for plant material can improve the quality of the product. Protect particular polyphenolic components to boost antioxidant activity. Matcha is one of the richer sources of flavonoids, especially rutin. Rutin is a chemical that contains. It has an antioxidant effect and is a member of the polyphenols. It also aids in the system and has anti-inflammatory qualities. Furthermore, it also reduces the oxidation of vitamin C, resulting in a plethora of vitamin C supplements on the market that include a mix of the two ingredients. Matcha on a daily basis appears to be a somewhat greater source of antioxidants. Flavonoids are a type of flavonoid that, rutin equivalent. Buckwheat, on the other hand, has 62.30 mg/100 grams of fresh weight, making it one of the greatest sources of rutin. As a result, it is important to emphasize that matcha, as a beverage, is the best source of rutin, and it ranks first among all plant resources. Matcha also has an influence on the circulatory system, on the manufacture of collagen, the human body's primary structure-forming protein. A resource high in rutin and vitamin C can effectively assist the cardiovascular system and the immune system. Protect you from oxidative stress. Catechins are the antioxidants that have been linked to the high antioxidant potential of tea beverages in studies. This potential comes from a large source. Catechins are polyphenols, which are compounds with leaves contain compounds that have a positive impact on human health. Other research also back up the idea that tea can be considered the primary source of catechins in everyday human diets. In powdered form, matcha's great antioxidant capacity is obvious. Demonstrated that powdered tea has a higher concentration of polyphenols than leaf tea. In all types of green tea, when the temperature of the water was raised, the antioxidant potential increased, and at 100 degrees Celsius, the greatest value for each tea variety was obtained, and the brewing potential of green tea grows with phenol concentration. Furthermore, among all green tea types, the powdered form, matcha, had the highest characteristics and required the most processing. Brew time is the shortest. The powdered matcha's extraction time was increased, but it had no effect on the antioxidant properties of the substance. Final thoughts. Matcha, or powdered green tea from Japan, is a precious resource since it contains a high concentration of physiologically active chemicals with antioxidant characteristics. It is distinguished by a high concentration of rutin, as well as flavonoids and vitamin C. In the end, thanks for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, share, and give opinions, comments and questions.